Hello everyone, welcome back to the session of English. In this session, we are going to continue with our topic connectors. Now, this is part 12. So, let's begin the session. Well, in this session, we are going to discuss some more cause denoting prepositions as we had discussed in our earlier session as well. So, in this session, we are going to discuss two more cause denoting prepositions, and those are owing to and on account of. So, we are going to discuss these two one by one. So, first of all, we'll discuss owing to. So, owing to is just like we read some more cause denoting prepositions like due to and because of. So, owing to is just also the preposition which is used to show the reason or the cause of something that happened. So, owing to is a cause denoting preposition used to indicate the reason or the cause for a particular action, event, or situation. So, this is just like the word because of and due to. The word is owing to just to show the cause and the reason. So it can also be the substitution of because of and due to. So let's begin. It is often used in formal writing and is similar in meaning to due to. So this is just like due to and because of that we have read earlier, though this is used more in formal writing, so it can be substituted with the word due to or with the phrase due to. Owing to provides an explanation for why something happened or the factors contributing to a specific outcome. So this was just like that we did in due to what if we are going to show the reason or the cause of some specific outcome or some specific result that we derive. So why did it happen? Just to show that particular reason or to show that particular cause, the word owing to can be used or the preposition owing to can be used. Uses of owing to, first of all, it is used to explain causes and reasons. So this is the main function of this preposition. Owing to is used to provide an explanation for why something happened or why a particular condition exists. Why? So whatever the reply to the question why is there, the reason, to show that particular reason, we are using the preposition owing to, or if we want to link the cause and the reason with the effect of it, with the result of it, we use the word owing to. Example, the delay in the project was owing to unforeseen circumstances. Now you can see over here that this unforeseen circumstances, this is the reason and the result or the outcome of it, that the delay in the project. So the delay, this is the outcome or the result. So just to link these outcome with the reason, we are using the word owing to. Followed by a noun or the noun phrase, so the structure will remain same as that of because of and due to, that just after it we can only have noun or the noun phrase. It is followed by a noun or the noun phrase that represents the cause or the reason. The cancellation of the event was owing to inclement weather. Now I can also use due to, I can also use because of, so all the three words are same. Attributing factors or contributions. Owing to is used to attribute factors or contributions that led to a particular outcome. The success of the project was owing to the dedication of our team. So this is the success of the project. This is the result that the project got successful, and the reason behind it, the dedication of the team. So this is the reason and that is the result. So this is how we can use the word owing to, just to link this result with the reason. Alternative to because of in formal contexts. In formal writing, owing to is sometimes preferred over because of for its formality and precision. The closure of the factory is owing to financial constraints. So in case of formal writing, we prefer owing to over because of. Similar to due to, owing to is similar in meaning to due to and can often be used interchangeably, especially in formal contexts. Structure of owing to, it is same like the structure of because of and due to. First of all, we'll have effect or result, after that owing to, and after that cause or reason. And if we want to use owing to in the beginning of the sentence, that will be like owing to plus cause or reason, and after that we'll have effect or the result. Now, what is effect or result? This is the part of the sentence that describes the outcome, effect, or situation that is being explained. It is often the main statement and can stand alone as a complete sentence. Now, owing to is the prepositional phrase used to introduce the cause or reason for the effect mentioned in the first part of the sentence. Now, cause or reason. Following owing to, you should have a noun or a noun phrase that provides the reason or cause for the effect. This part of the sentence does not have its own subject and verb. So, this is how we can show the cause or reason for the effect. Just to show that, we can use preposition or the prepositional phrase that is owing to, or we can also use the prepositional phrase that is due to. Now, example, the event was cancelled owing to bad weather. So, the event was cancelled is the effect or the result describing what happened. Owing to introduces the reason for this outcome, and bad weather conditions is the noun phrase that explains why the event was cancelled. So this is bad weather, this is the reason to show that particular result that happened. Owing to can also be used at the beginning of the sentence for emphasis or a stylistic variation. Owing to bad weather conditions, the event was cancelled. So we can also use owing to in the beginning of the sentence. Here, the cause, bad weather conditions, is emphasized by being placed at the beginning of the sentence. So it is just to emphasize that particular clause or that particular cause, we can also use owing to in the beginning of the sentence. Now, rules associated with owing to: introducing the cause or reason. Owing to is used to introduce the cause or reason behind an action or a state. It provides an explanation for why something happened. Followed by a noun or noun phrase. It must be followed by a noun or the noun phrase that represents the cause or reason. Now, this is again very important, that it can only be used just before that particular clause that contains the noun or the noun phrase, which is denoting or representing the cause or the reason. So, this is about the structure of the owing to sentence. Examples: owing to there being inclement weather, the event was postponed. This is incorrect. It should be the event was postponed owing to inclement weather. There being inclement, so this will be incorrect because this is showing the cause. With the clause, we cannot use the clause but only the noun or the noun phrase. Correct placement. Owing to typically appears before the cause or reason, immediately followed by a noun or the noun phrase. Examples: owing to the dedication of the team, the project was a success. This is incorrect. The correct sentence will be the project's success was owing to. Okay, this is incorrect over here. It should not be used. The correct sentence will be the project's success was owing to the dedication of the team. So this will be the correct sentence. Not is will not be there. Examples of owing to: the event was cancelled owing to bad weather conditions. The delay in the project was owing to unforeseen circumstances. The success of the project was owing to the dedication of the team. The deadline in sales was owing to changes in market demand. The decision was made owing to careful consideration of all options. The increase in tuition fees is owing to rising operational costs. The contract was terminated owing to a breach of terms. The delay in the delivery was owing to logistical challenges. Owing to a scheduling conflict, the meeting has been rescheduled. So this is the reason and this is the result. So there is a difference between the reason and the result. Reason is actually the cause of something, and result is actually the effect or the outcome of something. Owing to your hard work, we achieved our project goals. The closure of the factory is owing to financial constraints. The school's closure is owing to the ongoing health crisis. Now, let us have another prepositional phrase or the cause denoting preposition, and that is on account of. So this is another cause denoting preposition. Meaning of on account of is a cause denoting preposition used to indicate the reason or cause for a particular action, event, or situation. Now you can see on account of is also functioning same as that of due to, owing to, because of. So this is again the same thing. The structure is the same. The just we are substituting these words with one another. That's it. If we are going to talk about the uses, the structure of the sentence, that will remain same as that of owing to, due to, and because of. So let's begin with this phrase, that is on account of. It is often used in both formal and informal writing and is synonymous with because of. So here you can see when we talked about due to and owing to, those were used basically in formal writing. Because of is basically used in informal writing. But if we use on account of, this can be used both in formal and informal writing. On account of provides an explanation for why something happened. For example, if you have cleared your exam, if you have qualified your exam, there must be a reason. You must have hard worked. Sorry, you must have worked hard. You must be hardworking. So you must have worked hard. So worked hard was the reason behind your qualifying the exam. So that particular hard work, that is the reason behind the effect, that is the result, that is your result. So just to show that particular thing, we can use on account of. Now let us have some examples or the uses of it. First of all, explaining causes and reasons. So whenever we are going to explain the causes and reasons, we can use on account of in the sentence. On account of is used to provide an explanation for why something happened or why a particular condition exists. For example, the event was postponed on account of heavy rain. So this is the reason and this is the effect. Followed by a noun or noun phrase. So again, the structure will be same. It is always followed by a noun or the noun phrase that represents the cause or reason. The cancellation of the flight was on account of mechanical issues. So mechanical issues is the reason, and the result of it that the flight was cancelled, or the cancellation of the flight. So this is how we can use the word on account of. Attributing factors or contributions. On account of is used to attribute factors or contributions that led to a particular outcome. So whatever result is derived, that is because of some reason, and that reason can be shown with the help of because of, on account of, due to, owing to. So these can be the words that can be used to link two figures of the same sentence. That is, one is actually the entire clause of the sentence that contains subject plus verb, and that is the effect clause that can stand alone. But after that we are going to discuss the result, that is just a noun phrase, and that can be used with the help of on account of only, or you can say that will be in the immediate after clause of on account of. The success of the project was achieved on account of the hard work of the team. So this is the reason, hard work is the reason, and the result of it is positive, that the project got success. So this is the effect, or you can say the result. And to show this result, we are using the phrase on account of. Similar to because of, on account of is similar in meaning to because of and can often be used interchangeably. So both of these words can be, or phrases can be substituted with each other. The delay in production was caused on account of a shortage of raw materials. Alternative to other cause indicating phrases. In some cases, on account of can be used as an alternative phrase to, like due to or owing to, without changing the meaning significantly. The general structure is effect or result. After that, we'll use on account of, and after that, we'll use cause or reason. Now, Again, this can also be in the beginning of the sentence, but the entire clause will be shifted with that particular on account of. The cause or reason will be just after it, no matter where this uh, on account of is written, whether in the beginning of the sentence or in the middle of the sentence. Effect or result. This is the part of the sentence that describes the outcome, effect, or situation that is being explained. It is often the main statement and can stand alone as a complete sentence. Now let us move further. On account of is the prepositional phrase used to introduce the cause or reason for the effect mentioned in the first part of the sentence. Cause or reason. Following on account of, you should have a noun or a noun phrase that provides the reason or cause for the effect. This part of the sentence does not have its own subject and verb. Examples: the event was cancelled on account of bad weather conditions. Now, here you can see the event was cancelled is the effect or result describing what happened. On account of introduces the reason for this outcome. Bad weather conditions is the noun phrase that explains why the event was cancelled. So, on account of is just used with that particular clause that contains the noun or the noun phrase showing the reason or the cause for that particular outcome or the for that particular result that we got after because of that reason. On account of can also be used at the beginning of the sentence for emphasis or a stylistic variation. On account of bad weather conditions, the event was cancelled. Hence, here the cause, bad weather conditions, is emphasized by being placed at the beginning of the sentence. Rules associated with on account of introducing the cause or reason. On account of is used to introduce the cause or reason behind the inaction or a state. It provides an explanation for why something happened. Followed by a noun or noun phrase, it must be followed by a noun or the noun phrase that represents the cause or reason. It cannot be followed by a clause with a subject and verb. Examples: on account of there being bad weather conditions, the event was cancelled. Now, here you can see the event was cancelled is actually the result. This is the event that happened or the thing that happened. So, this is the result. On account of is cause denoting preposition. There being bad weather conditions. Now, there being, this is the structure of the sentence which cannot be there. We should only have either the noun or the noun phrase, and noun phrase is actually a phrase or the structure of the sentence in which we have a noun or any determiner which is used before noun or the noun phrase or before the noun just to express that noun or to qualify that particular noun. The cancellation of the event was on account of bad weather conditions. Now, here you can see bad weather is actually the determiner to the word conditions. So, conditions is noun, bad weather is adjective. Now, let us move to the next one. Correct placement. On account of typically appears before the cause or the reason, immediately followed by a noun or the noun phrase. For examples, the delay was caused by a shortage of raw materials on account of. Now, this will be the incorrect sentence. Why so? Because here we are using the word on account of in the at the end of the sentence, which cannot happen at all. Also, the delay was caused by a shortage of raw materials. So, this is the reason, and this is the result. And if there are result and reason, we use on account of just before the reason. Here we are using on account of at the end of the sentence. That cannot happen. That is not correct at all. The correct sentence will be the delay in production was caused on account of a shortage of raw materials. Now, I can also use because of over here. I can also use due to over here. I can also use owing to over here. So the entire sentences will be correct if I do so. Now, let us move to the next one. Alternative to because of or due to. On account of can be used as an alternative to phrases like because of or due to in many cases without changing the meaning significantly. Now let us move further. Emphasizing the cause. On account of can be used at the beginning of the sentence to emphasize the cause or reason. On account of bad weather conditions, the event was cancelled. Now here you can see on account of in the beginning of the sentence. That is emphasizing the word bad weather conditions to show this particular cause or the reason, and just to emphasize this particular cause. Just because of this, on account of this only. So this is just showing the reason or the cause. Examples of on account of: the event was cancelled on account of bad weather conditions. The delay in the project was due, it is not due. This is incorrect. Now, one more thing is there. We cannot write all the words together. Now, due, on account of, unforeseen circumstances, the sentence will be incorrect, because we cannot use all the phrases together like due to, because of, owing to, or on account of. We cannot use all of them together. In fact, we should use them separately, individually, though their meanings are same. Now, due to, on account of, this will be the incorrect sentence. The success of the project was achieved on account of the hard work of the team. The failure of the business was on account of poor financial management. The meeting was rescheduled on account of a scheduling conflict. We had to change our plans on account of unexpected changes in our itinerary. The event was postponed on account of heavy rain. The celebration was cancelled on account of a sudden emergency. On account of the pandemic, many events were cancelled. On account of his dedication, he received a promotion. On account of unforeseen circumstances, the conference has been postponed. The closure of the factory is on account of financial duties. So this is much about on account of and these phrases, these cause denoting prepositions. I hope you got all of them, and just to show the reason, we can use these cause denoting prepositions. I hope you understood all of them. Thanks to you.